There are a lot of really good pizzas in Tucson. From traditional to specialty pizzas, everyone has their favorite style. When it comes to specialty pizzas, it's hard to beat the El Rustico Birra Pizza at Zio Peppe. This is my family's favorite pizza so far in Tucson. Zio Peppe has partnered with chef Juan Almanza of El Taco Rustico to create a fusion specialty. Today we're featuring local celebrity chef Matt Cable as he shows us the process for making one of Tucson's best pizzas and describes how they developed the unique flavor profile. Hey everyone, it's Kimberly, your go-to real estate agent in Tucson, Arizona, and today we are talking about delicious pizza. First, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to follow along with Tucson news and learn more about things to do and see and know about this city, my hometown. And when you're ready to buy or sell a Tucson home, all my contact information is in the description below each video on this YouTube channel. We have hundreds of videos out about Tucson and real estate on this channel, so explore the rest after this one, and of course comment below with your favorite menu item at Zio Peppe on Tucson's east side. We were lucky enough to get a cooking demonstration by one of Tucson's top restaurateurs, Matt Cable. Matt is the co-owner of Zio Peppe, Dante's Fire, and owner of Fresco, along with his wife, Brittany.
You put your wood in here, but it also has the propane assist that regulates your temperature. And then the hearth rotates, the stone constantly gets rotated, so you get a really even pizza. You still get your wood fire flavor. We decided we were going to kind of do this project. We wanted to use some local grains in our flour, but we didn't want to do it just for the sake of doing it. We wanted it to actually be very good. So we got all the multiple different grains. We started working with a lot of different ones. We still needed to use a base flour, so we used Caputo 00 as our base flour. But then we were able to work in some hard red wheat from BKW Farms, and it gives it this real nice chew, on the verge of a wheat crust, but not quite. You got a 3-4 day ferment on it. So you can even see specks of our yeast dying, kind of adds a little bit of the flavor. We ended up adding some mesquite flour, and it's not an actual flour. You don't use it for its properties like gluten and whatnot. We use it as more as a sweetener. If you take a bite of our dough, there'll be a little bit of sweetener there, and that's actually from the mesquite flour. This is a little bit of a collaboration with Chef Juan Almanza. Hopefully you've been to Taco Rustico. It is so good. And we love Juan and we love his food, and we kind of had the idea to do a birria pizza, and we're like, well, yeah, we could make our own, but you know, what if we use Juan's? And so that's what ended up being the catalyst for this pie. And it's fairly simple. Our dough, I feel, is very unique. There's very few pizza doughs in Tucson where you could have a bite of it and you can say, I know exactly where that came from. And I feel like we've created something like that here. So this, some of the birria, basically some braised beef. There's some shoulder and some back rib. This is a baccio mozzarella. It's mostly cow's milk with just a hint of buffalo. When you make the birria, you have the braising liquid, right? So then we take the braising liquid and we separate the broth from the fat. Then we concentrate that broth a little bit, cook it down, if you will. And we have this right here. So just like a quesadilla taco, we have, they call this consomme, that you can dip your pie in it. We want there to be a little more of a stiff crust. We'll sacrifice a little bit of that kind of really dark charred bubbles to have it not be as floppy. So as you can see right here, if I pick it up, see how it kind of lifted the whole pie? That means it's perfect. So we made this pizza for the first time and we called Juan. We're like, hey man, you need to come over and give us your blessing. And he said, you know, it's really good, but it needs more grease. So we took some of that fat that we skimmed off the top, and we sprinkled a little on top to kind of replicate how it would be if you had the taco. We serve it with that consomme to dip it in and a few limes. And that's El Rustico Birria.
I hope you've learned a little bit about one of Tucson's very best pizzas and chefs. You have to try any of the restaurants that Matt is associated with. You will not be disappointed. When you buy or sell your home in the Tucson area, I'd love to help you out. All my contact information is in the description below each video on this YouTube channel, and there are hundreds of other videos on this channel about things to do and see and know about this city of Tucson, which is my hometown, so make sure you're watching those videos after this one. Comment below with your favorite pizza in Tucson, and please consider showing the channel some love by liking and subscribing on your way out the door. I really appreciate you hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next Tucson video.